South Carolina Gamecocks taking on last year's national champion, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The defense is going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. They'll go to the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
I tell you, though. The intensity's going to be big too, David, because the players, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Sellers. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know, when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, that this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, when you've got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up. Any speculation about Ryan Day's future, even after the loss to Michigan, was patently ridiculous. But now they've won the national championship, and he is safe in the toast of the town, at least until they play Michigan.
No doubt. Toast of the town till the next game. Obviously, high standards in Columbus. They won a national championship. Palmer, they got hot, absolutely scorching hot last year down the stretch at the right time.
And they have one of the most exciting players in all of college football in Jeremiah Smith at wide receiver. I can't wait to see what this guy does. Now only a true sophomore. He is built different, and he is going to ball.
it's Sayin. The short hands, it's Peoples. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. Making the running back a weapon in the passing game makes it so difficult on the defense to cover everything.
No doubt. And listen, there's so many matchups across the board. If I'm playing offense, I'm going to assess it. Like, where do I have a speed advantage? Is it a running back versus a linebacker? Is it a receiver versus a corner? Whatever it is, I'm going to find it. You could tell it was the running back, and they took advantage.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early on this opening drive for them. They're doing a nice job running the football there on third down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
That is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Hit as he throws. And that's not the way they blew it up. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get to the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And he left that one short, trying to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, I think on the last play, they didn't get it to the sticks. They were hoping to be able to make the catch, make a guy miss, and advance the football. But because they couldn't execute, now it's 4th and long.
They kick it away on 4th down. And they'll have to settle for it being marked down just outside their own 40-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Wants to go up top on first down.
Perfect.
Makes the grab on the left. Lowers those pads. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense defense finally got him on the ground.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw him out of rhythm.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking for his man. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage. Lets it fly deep downfield. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent's territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. This drive will open from the 15. He'll do it himself on the draw. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Fires one high and deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Running free. Touchdown, South Carolina. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Finds his big tight end. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Time winding down in the quarters. They come to the line.
And what's wrong with your game, man? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Renting a car for your next family road trip on the Turo app. Extra fun. Extra friends.
Yeah, nice back. Tell him I said all that. What you mean? What color you wearing, man? Okay. That's cool. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Okay? I feel
A
you.
top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and
I feel
build
you.
that resume.
Yeah, I know it.
Welcome
But you know
to the
what?
home of the
But you know
Ohio
what
State
time it is, though?
Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the
No.
Olentangy. As we'll see, the South Carolina Gamecocks
It's a
taking on
black eye.
last year's national champion, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
It's a black
For
eye.
Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Buckeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Buys a little time with his feet. Nice move to keep running. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his
Why you want to just come down and let me throw a bomb and be done with this
I
shit?
just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his
Man, you
natural
can,
ability that he has the
man, you
ability
can't
to
stop that
run
man from whatever he gonna do, man.
drive roll.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. This is the kind of
Man, how you trying to get my points and you playing back?
trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored of you.
Man, you could be in goal line defense and be done with this
All
shit.
the adrenaline, all the juice. Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled
I
for a
don't want to get no else.
What are these teams about? Which conferences are better?
Cause that's how I scored the last time.
This crowd full.
You don't remember.
Hitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They
See?
almost got a first down there, stopped the yard short. It'll be
That's why I just said, man, you come and get in the goal line stance and let me throw the damn ball up.
Yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
You making it difficult, man.
Shoe is rocking, trying to help
Look,
him.
man.
It's on third down. He'll try to get it.
This man, here, boy.
Time as he moves left. At the 35, he's got room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he...
Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand. At least hold them to 3.
Running through contact. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Quarterback sneaks it ahead. Sneaks it in.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Sayin. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
So now it's second and long. Here's the handoff. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And that last run leaves him with a third down. Will they keep it on the ground? From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Running to Green. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back the pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running, so I can just put some kind of hit on you. Nope. Steps out of bounds.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back. And we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And how how about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. Beautiful pass.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They just keep firing. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. He didn't see anyone open. He said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it myself.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff. And he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give on the inside. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw it to Sellers. He puts a lot of air down the sideline.
And the offense clearly saying we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Shakes off the defender. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, we live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabs behind the line, his people. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there.
Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And the Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Sayin. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A great catch and run for 6. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way. What's the dang right? That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up on the linebacker and he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Going right to work up top. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guys, getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, you know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a gamer.
And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. These corners backing off a bit. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And this defense is maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game. Sack on first down, sack on second down. Now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up. They better take him double team because they can't block him.
Target free. Anytime.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Here's a hit. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the Chiefs.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
3rd and long situation. We're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Buckeyes will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And you see running backs in today's football, they throw a lot of receivers, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Looking for a man, it's Sellers. There's the pressure. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Want to take her hair 3 to 6 months?
And the ball comes to rest right there.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field was the defense flying in on him. He did not secure the football in that play.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Peoples. Inside the 30, down to the 29, 20 short here in the first half. They'll use the timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. The windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The game time still coming away to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They keep it on the ground, open the third. Found a little space, he's got forward to the 35. Halfway there on first down, 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and a array of possibilities here. The Buckeyes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 30 short. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense is really strong. 5-50 in college football is first down. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice third down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense on an upward trajectory, because so far this...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
What the fuck?
Touchdown, Ohio State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that block.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, a lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
He took a hit as he threw it. Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Looking for room, it's Eagles. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Right back to it. Now they're starting to feel it. They got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Throws for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Oh, he's got a chance. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense is like stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting into the ground.
The tackle is made, but he's got him first and goal from the 6. New center down, right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted that pick 6. He'll have to settle for setting up his offense.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Lost one deep down the right side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Bringing the heat. He's got it along the sideline. Speeding down the right side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And so many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's what QBs are studying and reading, and he drops back, and you can tell he sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up with that post, pushes the ball down the field for the big play, got the safety out of position, made the big touchdown throw.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by just 1 over ULM. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Nifty run there. Pick up of 6 out to the 25.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll run it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Leaves it with the running back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They're going to run it. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Finds his big tight end. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line with the run on first and goal. Touchdown Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And I like the running back. He knows this force the whole explodes through. He knows where the goal line is. Gets in the end zone. Gets 6.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. There's set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. It is a game of field position, and after a return like that, man, are they set up. Using his feet. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front. It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows do close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is third and goal. Touchdown, Gamecock. Fit it in the window for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Trailing by a touchdown here in the fourth. They'll try to get it back with the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jeff.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Buckeyes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's loose down the left side. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. How in the world did that happen? Biggest disaster since the Fire Festival or the Chevy Chase show. A defensive touchdown, and we're a point away from a tie.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. It shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
And a little bit extra pressure on this extra point, but it's good, and we're tied. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside the spot. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
And robot on both ball, I started noticing my hairline in a super wrong spot. And I was due. Then I found hymns, one shoe, once per day, then asked for and then some regrows hair in 3 to 6.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Dropping back, it's Sayed. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I'm really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situations, a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you can't make a mistake.
Oh, and he got thrilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this is a big third down for this offense, and I'm really interested to see how they attack. Because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to the...
Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they're down a possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They just don't...
Oh, the fake. The young man looking for room. They weren't cold for a minute. He is nowhere close to the first down, and they'll turn it over.
I love the aggressive nature by the head coach, trying to reach into the bag of tricks on a fake punt, but the defense was expecting it. We've got a change of possession.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Handoff from the gun. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Wants to go up top. He's got him. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's his 5. That's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And I like a very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver
makes the grab. He's got a first down. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And the Gamecocks have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, South Carolina. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game, and then let your defense go on the field and seal it.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Sayed. Fires left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On top of that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Spits it out to the back. Pulls it in. It's Peoples. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
It's really hard to dial up big completions vertically down the field. At this juncture in the game, it's the fourth quarter, and the defense is playing with extra DBs on the field. They know you're going to throw it. Ball falls incomplete.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding the clock, and what the offense is trying to do.
Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Man, come on with it, man.
No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
What up, man? Can't pick no play or something? Man, he about to run out of time again, man. He trying to lag out.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on 4th down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Timeout is called with just a single second left. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air. It's Sellers. Dances away. He'll pull it down.
Load up.
Recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some
Down goes Frazier.
They know they've got a ton of talent, and this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yeah, so you got to use this.